Good morning, everybody. I was just finishing my tomato juice. I'm not quite done yet. It's spicy hot. Okay, we got all this hooked up. I believe we're all hooked up. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Donna. Oh, Donna's up on top of it today. Hi, Kimmy. Good afternoon, Helen. Good afternoon, Anita. Hello, Brandy. Hello, hello. This is slightly too much. Oh my goodness, what's that? Dropping stuff already. Dropped stuff already. Just got here. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning, Debbie. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Leslie. Good morning, Dawn. You missed the members only yesterday. You watched the replay. Yeah, the replay was fun. I did get some orders from the replay. Excuse me, sir. What are you doing? How about that's not appropriate? I have this little basket like thing on the floor, and it's got all my finished jewelry pieces in it, like right here. And Mr. Bunson's putting his little paws under there and trying to get one bag out at a time. These are the ones I send to Amber. And what are you doing? He's just been finding all kinds of new ways to get into trouble. His dad was mad at him this morning because he chewed up his plant. Rough. Rough. Okay, we've had our cheese stick and our tomato juice. I haven't brushed my hair, but you know, we can only do so many things in a day. I've already gone for my 2-mile hike. So we're doing the best we can here. And we'll just be pebbles. We'll just be pebbles and it'll be fine. Ooh, maybe. That's about as good as it's going to get, I think. Good morning. Hi, Deborah. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Mary. Miss Mary, Miss Mary. Good morning, Randy and Thunder Chatters. Miss Mary, I mentioned you on the members only. I said, oh, good thing Mary's not here. With all that African trade going on. I also mentioned Rebecca. I was like, oh, I wonder where Rebecca's at. She probably want to get in on these, I was going to say oysters. That's not true. What is it? Ostrich. Ostrich eggshell Heishi beads. African trade. You look beautiful. Oh, thanks. I think I look like I'm getting better. I went to the doctor yesterday. This is just like updates, housekeeping. Hi, and then we're gonna do beading. Don't worry. If you're new around here and you're just like, what is happening? This girl with her life. I went to the doctor yesterday, and they did give me some antibiotics. They're humongous pills. I started taking them last night. Just took the one, but I just think the one even helped. Oh dear. Yeah, you can send your, if you watch the replay, if you're a member and you watch the replay, you can send your order in via email. It's helpful if you add like a description of some sort and like the price. I say the price on everything, so that's helpful. I got quite a few of those orders this morning, so that's fine. I'll just pull them and post them. So yeah, I went there. I met my new primary care doctor, who's going to just be like my primary care doctor. It doesn't have nothing to do with the baby or anything. And he said it was probably like a virus that then turned into a bacterial sinus infection or something. So anyways, I got some medicine, and I went to I got a new pharmacy here in Mandan. So I got it all set up, so we're good if anything happens. Bunsen, listen. We got to talk about your behavior. This here morning coffee situation. Get out of the inventory. Hey. Mr. Munson is on one. I put lavender on the plants so that he would leave them alone. Not on the plants, but like on the pot. And now he's very upset. Good morning, everybody. How was the doctor visit? Yeah, so the doctor visit went good. So I'm thinking I'm going to be on the mend, which is good. I missed the members only. You can rewatch the members only, Dorothy. So this is one of the things about being a member. On your YouTube, if you're a member, there's a little playlist that says members only, and you can rewatch there. Yeah, absolutely. All right, you guys. Well, we're gonna kick off. We're gonna kick this off. This is the Bargain Bead Box doings. The midnight, what is it called? Menagerie? The Midnight Menagerie. Am I saying that right? I feel like I am. We're going with it. Okay, so that's what we're working on here with the Bargain Bead Box. This is Project 1. I don't think I put these in my book. Am I like not with it? Probably not with it. No, I'm not with it. Nope. Okay, well, Carol, that's fine. I got a photo. Good thing we took those photos. Let's see what we're doing. By the way, I've been taking my blood pressure. It's good. I just said that because I looked and I had a picture of my blood pressure. You guys think this is passive aggressive? You can tell me, it's fine. I send a picture of my blood pressure to Jefferson every morning when I take it, because his blood pressure is insane. And I'm like, hey, how about maybe no? Where are these pictures at? Oh, they're there. I mean, I've said that to him. It's not like I haven't said it. I said it. I said, you gotta go to the doctor, get this taken care of. Did he listen? No. Here we are. This is what we're making. Project 1. This is just going to be stringing. Easy-peasy stringing today. These are all our projects if you missed out on this. I think there's going to be a total of 7 projects. I know some of you have probably already started this because you're smashing wonderful, amazing beaders. Me, on the other hand, we're doing what we can. What we can, while we can, when we can. Hi, Cynthia. Hi, Rosanna. Oh, Dorothy's not going to go live today. Okay. Does anybody know when the companion bundle is coming out? Is Kimberly on here? She usually keeps track of that. Kimberly Hayes. Beep, beep. I'm going to run over any cats. Okay, gotta get my tools out. I busted out my new vintage cutter. I just got this because I have some other vintage tools. I have like a file and whatever. I have like this, my pokey thing is vintage. I just wanted it because it was teal. So I paid double for it, just so you know. It's the same cutter as the one that I already have. But whatever, we're doing it. You gotta pay for what you want, I guess. Get some tools out here. Okay. I laid mine on the mat. What is this? Friday. What's that Friday? What's going on Friday? Oh, that's when the new bundly thing is coming out? Don't they usually, like, do a video of it, though, on Wednesday? I always feel like it's always Wednesday because we're usually doing, like, members only, and somebody will be like, oh, do we want to take a look at that? And I'll be like, okay, and then we do. So there might be a video, and then they drop it on Friday, I think is the deal. They do like a video on Wednesday, and they drop it on Friday. I feel like crap, and probably won't do my lives either. Oh, no! Oh, no, you guys. I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling bad. It's never fun to feel bad. All right, so here we are. The sneak peek video is out. Maybe we'll whip this up, take a little look at it. I haven't seen it yet. Have y'all seen it? I haven't seen it. I guess it did just come out yesterday. We were busy. We didn't say anything. Yeah, right, correct. Okay, I just want to double check these little barrel beads. I'm looking at the sheet here. So we have round. Black agate, which is these. These are the black agate. 6 pieces black onyx. So we got black onyx and black agate. And then these are lamp work, and this is the, I don't know what they called this one. Oh, this came in the set, the Midnight Moonlight set. But this is, what are these really called? They're like Parisian clay beads, right? Or something like that. They have a name. Any hoots. My sister and they think I should call the doctor. Well, you should probably call the doctor then. If it's that bad. Well, I went to the doctor, and my doctor said that it was a viral thing that turned into a bacterial thing. Mine went on, this is 14 days I've been going like that, like how I've been. It's horrid. It's horrible. We need some string. Oh, here, let's use our soft flex. We just got this the other day. The black onyx color. Hey. Look at us doing stuff. Good morning. Hi, Beth. My mom goes into surgery in a couple of hours. She also said there's a second one. A second kit? Sorry, I'm confused. Prayers for you and your mom. Kidney infection. Oh, Lord. Yeah, well, you better get in there, Rosanna. What are you doing? That does not even sound fun. All right. So we got this. A second companion bundle. Well, now I'm interested. Okay. So we are going to have, well, this is like the general goings-ons that I got here. We're going to have to jazz this up. Because, I mean, this is cute and everything. And we could just string it like this. But I think it needs a little razzle-dazzle, in my personal opinion. That's just me. So there's a couple things we could do. First of all, we could add some metal, which I think we're going to have to add some. So we're going to probably add silver, right? We could do, well, technically we could do, this has little gold flecks in it. We could do silver and gold, a mixy mix. Dun, 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 dun. All the razzle-dazzle things are going through my mind. Let me get some kind of metal here. I keep that in the stash over here. Some kind of metal. I got these super bright silver sparklies. That might be okay. Do I want to do mixed metal? What is this? This is kind of interesting. We might take a look at that. If we did, it would have to be gold because we got gold flexi business. Gold flexi business. Lordy-do. They're a little big. Those are too big. These ones are too small. These ones are too big. Little Goldilocks. You know, I'm not mad. All right. Sorry, I'm just over here just talking to myself. Okay, hear me out. I found these bells. They're gold. They're gold bells. They look fun. And then these are from Bargain Bead Box. Was this last month? These little like bales. Was that last month? The month before? It was in a Bargain Bead Box one of the other times here. We didn't use them. I think we're going to use them now. I think what I want to do is I want to use these through here for a little razzle dazzle. So, probably not right here. These little bells on there. And then this guy can have an agate. I think I'll do one more set. Excuse me. We need something for this, but it can't be this. I don't know how I feel about these super sparkly little balls, but I'll try it. Maybe. All right, I need a little piece of chain, and we're ready to rock. Chain, chain, chain. Oh, this is chunky chain. That's too much. It's bright silver. This might work. Crystal spacer here is what you're talking about here. Yeah, I don't really care for these either. We're gonna have to find something else. Get a little smidge of this chain. I'll get my junky cutter out here for this. Let's see if it's gonna fit on there. Are you gonna fit? No, you're too big. That one's too big, I guess. Jumping the gun. Alright. That's sterling silver. I don't want to use that. This one is stainless steel. Hey-oh. Now we're talking. Alright, we'll use this little piece. Got some swans. We'll try those, yeah? For here. Might as well bring it all together. Maybe we'll just we'll replace this here with this. So we got one of each. And we'll put two up in the neck. Therefore before everything is cohesive. Okay, I got it. I'm sorry, did you say razzle dazzle? Don't worry, we have razzle dazzle. Good morning. All right, so we're doing gold and silver. I'm going to start with the pendant. We'll work our way up to the rest of this business. Pendant is here. I think we should be using a silver jump ring. Good. I think I'm going to use silver jump rings throughout this whole situation just to keep it cohesive as soon as I can locate them. Good morning. Late to class. Oh, I hope your dog's okay. Speaking of which, I just saw a thing online today that from YouTube that said that people can like start teaching courses. I don't know what that's about. I didn't have time to read it. But I think it's like where you can connect all of your videos together in more than just like a playlist to learn, so people can like learn skills, which I think is pretty good. Here we go. I'm going to 6s. Yeah. Okay, what kind of ending are we going to put on this bad boy? Let's do... I'm just going to do a lobster just because of sizing. I'll just do a lobster. That seems good. We'll worry about the razzle-dazzly tail when we get there. Okay? Let's do this. So, first things first, we're going to start down here on the pendant area. So I have this piece of stainless steel chain. I've got some 4mm, some Tinky Tot oval jump rings. I'll get those out here. I've also got some 6s. No, there's 6s and 8s in here, but I'm just after the 6s. Boop. Okay, first things first, what I want to do, I want to make sure I have a bell that's working. And I'm going to attach my bell on to this little bail. And I think I'm going to try to do it with a 4, so it's not so, because it's kind of tiny, you know. Put that on there. Oop. Ba-doo. Easy peasy. Alright, so we got that. And then I'm going to thread this chain through here. This is a stainless steel chain. And then I have to determine, this is going to hang like this, but we have to put jump rings on it in order to get it for the stringing. So it's just a little bit of razzle dazzle. I don't want it to be too long actually. I want it to be kind of short. Plus we're going to have this, I'm going to use, can I use 4s? I'll see if I can use 4s. I might have to use 6s. I'll try it. I don't want it to be too long. So I'm just going to give this a little snip wherever I see fit. Which is here. But my cutter isn't doing it. There we go. Come on. Yeah, there. Stainless steel chain. Okay, now we're going to check the ends to make sure that they're not cut or like damaged, which they're not. Got your FOC yesterday. Yeah, I've seen quite a few people were posting that they had gotten their FOCs. Are the chain links too small to thread on the beading wire themselves? Probably not, but I have had experiences where it just is better to put them on this because it it helps them hang better, in my opinion. Because sometimes if it is too small, it'll get like weird on the wire, like on the beading wire. But if it has enough room to move around, then it doesn't get weird. So I always just put it on with jump rings to help it. Hang pretty good. So put that, make sure you put your bail on there. Your little stinker, get on there. Alright, so now this part is ready to rock. So I go to put it on, string it on around this bead like this. Yeah? So it gives it a little something. Plus it moves. You know how I love things that move. Things with a hinge. I love hinges. Alright, so prior to that, we'll get all these little guys ready to go. So I'll put the bells on here. We'll have to wrap up these two for each side. So I thought I was going to use 6s for these, but now I guess I'm using 4s. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. These little bells are just some little African trade bells that I've had from a million years ago. I think we did sell them on the site at one point in time. Good morning. Hi, PK. Yeah. Well, at least you got it figured out. Isn't it weird, like, when the fall time comes around, it just seems like everything gets more busy? Is it just me? Like, I mean, yeah, like, we're busy in the summer and stuff, but it's like summertime, blah, blah, blah. But then, like, fall comes and it's like, all the things. I'm just going to do these ones since I'm already in the groove over here, this side. It's like people are getting ready for fall shows, and they're getting ready for Christmas, and they're getting ready for Halloween, Thanksgiving, and all the things. And it's just like, I got a package from you yesterday. I want to open it during the live. Okay. Seems like a good plan. Oh, by the way, just so you guys know, I don't know. I haven't been to the post office, but last time I was at the post office, remember, they had said that they were doing increased money. They must have already put out an increase. Lily's being funny. They must have already put out an increase in time, because now on my ship station or my Shippo thing, when I'm printing the labels for y'all's packages, it's saying like, here's the price and then here's the time, and then, which it didn't used to say that. And then now it's like way out there. It was like I was shipping on the 14th and it was saying like the 20th or the 21st, which is like a week. So there must be something going on with that. I don't know. There's FYI, there's something going on with the post office. I don't know if they're just prepping for like the Christmas season, or if they don't have people, or like what the situation is. But things are happening, just so you know. Can't remember. Just wrap up this. How do I just put this on here? No, I want it to be super hingy. So I'm going to finish it. Wrapping up my agate. October 26th is what I heard. I have some bells. Yeah, bells are good. You put bells on anything. That's my theory. Okay, now I got a crystal. Don't break your crystal, Randy. Oh, I saw some poor gal. I don't know if she was in our group or not, but it came across my Facebook. And she's just learning how to make the wraps. And the struggle was real, man. The struggle was real. And I remember the struggle being real. And I started making wraps. Do y'all remember when y'all started making wraps? Wire wraps? For the first time? And it was quite horrendous. And you just cried, or was that just me? No, I don't think the post office is affected by the government shutdown. But the post office has a weird relationship with the government because they're not federally funded. They haven't been federally funded since the 70s. So they're a for-profit business. But also they're being like, they do have some pressure from the government because the post office has been around longer than the government, okay? And I don't know, there's a lot of like pressure that people are having because everybody's trying to privatize everything. Like, when I say privatize, I mean like make it a business, like how UPS is its own business and how other postal things like UPS and FedEx, those are for-profit businesses that stand alone. But the United States Post Office has a real weird situation with the government, so they're still kind of like under government control, but they're not government funded. It's weird. Anyway, so I think the thing is they just don't have workers. And they've been getting a lot of pushback on different stuff because I think they're basically trying to shut the post office down. This is just my opinion, allegedly, okay? I think they're trying to shut the post office down so that everybody will be forced into using these privatized postal companies like FedEx and UPS and what other ones they have that they're using, DHL or DHS or whatever it's called. And they're significantly more expensive. So like when I came here and I was going to get so I have a UPS box. You guys know this. I have a UPS box. And I had to rent it. So to rent the box was $580 something for the year. And you have to pay that every year. And then so I asked them, I thought, well, I'm going to be going out to this post office box or whatever, so maybe I'll just ship from here instead of having to go to the post office and then, come over here, whatever. So I asked them, like, I brought, like, a package with me. It was somebody's package. And I was just like, it was like 5 ounces or something. And they're like, oh, yeah, it's going to be $16. And I was like, $16? Like, if I ship this at the post office, it's like $5. And they're like, well, not here. And the lady told me, and because people can franchise with UPS and stuff like that. And her and her husband had just opened in Cambridge. And I had asked her, like, why is it so much? And, like, what's the deal? And she was like, to be honest with you, I would never ship through us. I was like, what? Because she's like, we can't really guarantee. She's like, they say you can, but she's like, we can't guarantee anything, especially if you're shipping to another country. And then she was like, I don't know, she was just saying, like, it's so much more expensive, like, when it doesn't have to be. And I'm just like, I don't know, man. It seems crazy. So these are my opinions, allegedly, about the post office. I personally love the post office. I am always a fighter for the post office. I have family who work at the post office. because even when prices go up, stamps are what, 75 cents? I'm like, it's amazing to me that for 75 cents, I can be like, hey, here, take this to Alaska. And they're like, okay, no questions asked. Like, except for they say, well, it might take a week. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm fine with that. That's fine. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if they're just like down people, if there's stuff going on we don't know about. But it always seems to be stuff going on that they don't know about either. Because whenever I ask, they're like, yeah, we don't know anything. Unless they just have to say that. I don't know. The struggle is real. Post office is not affected. My daughter is still hustling. They are supposed to take on enough to cover expenses, not make a profit. The guy in charge of the post office owns or did own DHL. Hi, Virginia. Welcome in. No, thank you. The post office is like $72 a year. Yeah, for the post office, which is a far cry from $500. We use a private mailbox at the UPS store too. Living in RV full time. I love the post office. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys know this. Remember we talked about this the other time? When was that? They have people now who are just like, so everybody's doing like digital mail in like bigger places. They do like digital mail, and they do these like lockers where you can just go pick stuff up, so you don't have to have a post office box if you don't want to. And they have these services where people just like, I can't remember what it was called. They like basically they get the mail for you, and then they'll like scan it into whatever and like email you your mail if you want it. So you never really need to go to get mail or to the post office or to be in this, like someone was saying, they're in their RV, Heather. So like you can have mail wherever you go because you have a person who opens your mail and like does all this stuff for you. But it was kind of weird because they had said, when I was looking into this, which was a while ago, and honestly I don't remember all of it, but they had said like these people would even, like, say you get a check in the mail, they would take it to your bank and deposit it. They would, or whatever, take the pictures and send it to you so you could, deposit it in your bank or whatever. Like, and I'm like, that sounds real sketchy. These people were making tons of money doing this because people don't want to go to the post office or whatever their situation is, just because of like it being a digital age. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. I go to the post office almost every day, but obviously I'm shipping all the time. I'm struggling with this Tinky Tot. Hold on. And you know what, I go there every day, and every day I'm in there, there's some asshole in there acting like a god dang idiot, just the stupidest thing, just yelling and screaming at people who have nothing to do with their problem. Literally, every time I'm in there. It's worse here than it was in Minnesota. Every time I go there now, I'm just like, Even the guy at the desk, he's there every day. And he's like, hi, Randy, you could just drop your stuff over here. And he just like, all these people who are waiting. And I'm like, are you sure? Because I don't want to make anybody mad. And he's always just like, they're always mad anyways. It's like, okay. But, like, I don't have to, because I make all my own labels and stuff, so I just have to drop it off. But still, it's just like, oh, my God. But, yeah, I couldn't imagine going to work and just being screamed at all the time for no reason about, like, stuff that doesn't have anything to do with me. It's like, that's how the post office works, man. I don't know what to tell you. I guess, I don't know. It's just different for me. I grew up in the country, so, like, it was pretty common for us to have, like, weird post stuff. Like, sometimes we wouldn't get our mail for, like, a week, 2 weeks sometimes if it was snowing, because, like, we live way in the country. And you had to have somebody who, like, knows you, like, somebody from the neighborhood, because your box was, like, 4 miles from your house, and, like, you kind of had to, you couldn't just be some like random person because you'd never know. I don't know. And then they put in the 911. And this was before. I remember that. It was before they had the 911 routes. Do you remember when they put in, well, if you're not rural, you probably don't remember, but they put in 911 routes in the country to make it easier for dispatching and for post. Sorry, this one was a little rough, trying to get my swan on there. And I was probably like 10 or 12 when they did that. But prior to that, it was just like, my grandma's address was HC03 Box 44. And it was literally like 10 miles down a dirt road off of like a highway. Like, it's like, who's going to find that? You know? So I don't know. Sounds like my job when people can't get their way. I think it's kind of always like that when people can't get their way, like no matter what kind of job you do. But like, yeah, like if, especially if it's like a customer service job or, you know, some kind of, I don't know. Like if you work with the public, I think that's just, it's sad, but it's just like, oh my gosh. Not me. I always try to be real nice. I always try to be nice, and then it's like, because I can just imagine how, I don't know. It just wouldn't be fun, I don't think, to be doing all that. And also, again, back to the impatience of people, like, they're just like, we have to go. That's always the big thing. Like, we have places to be. Do you? Okay. I always tell everybody, I don't have anywhere to be. I'm just here, taking my time, doing the thing I'm doing right now. Just is what it is. Do I want to put these crystals in the front and back these agates up to the back side? Oh no, we got crystals here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like rambling on. Don't mind me. Just like, and the post office. Here we are with our jewelry doings. They added extra towers and 911 addresses in North Dakota. Yeah. Well, Heather, did they say it's just so they can find people easier, right? Like with like dispatching stuff. I can just drop mine at the desk also. Rude people are the worst. Yeah. Yeah. Virginia. Yeah, that's true. That's also true. The people who've got places to be. I used to be a person who had places to be. Not anymore. Nope, I ain't going. All right, so we're going to start our stringing process. We have all of our things for the focally parts done. I think I'm going to put away these fours, though, so I don't get them all over the place. Should be able to find them on the GPS. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that's for you do basketball, right, Dorothy? Tickets for the upper level, and then they want to be like closer to like the court. Is that like how that works? I'm not exactly sure what it is that you do, but yeah. No rush. All right, so I'll put that over there for now. Get us a little wire. I'm going to start from the middle out because I don't really have, I have not determined my, like, you know, pattern or anything. So when I don't know what pattern I'm trying to make, I just always start in the middle because then you can kind of screw around with it. And we're using Soft Flex Black Onyx in medium. We just got this the other day in the kit. in the, what kit was that? Oh, the Wicked Brew kit. Yeah. So this actually worked out pretty good. Okay. So I'm going to keep you zoomed out a little bit so we can kind of see what's going on here. So we've got our bells. Okay, so starting in the middle. Right here with this guy. The Wicked Brew. At my job, people buy tickets in an upper level and they get upset when I can't move them. A little lower or more expensive level. I would love to be retired. We have 4 levels, not near the court, but are lower. Oh. Alright, so here's our main bead. And now I am going to put on this guy first, this little chain. On each side of the bead. So that's how he's going to hang. This is what it looks like. Right? So this bead, this main bead has, we'll see how this looks. Might have to put these bicones in first, but we'll see. Because this main bead has, I think it'll be okay. Because this is just like a larger bead, you know, so it's got a larger hole in it. But I think this will be fine. Who's gonna know? They're not gonna know. Yeah, it's a little razzle dazzle. At least to give it, I don't know. I kind of feel like in the focally part, we should have like a little bit of a V going on. I just prefer that, I guess. Not for always, but just in this particular situation, I do. And then we're gonna start over here. I better get my little doodads out so I don't be losing everything. Well, I already lost the doodad. You see how I am? Alright. So we got... And zoom in a little further. I don't like to be super zoomed in when I'm putting beads on because then all you can see is my hands, you know? But I know you guys want to see how it looks too. Near the court is $2,000. Oh my goodness. Well, these people better get their money out if they want to be by the court. Changed our address because we were on a corner lot and moved to a side street. Yeah, there was kind of a lot of things, I think. Because we got, like, when they changed our address for the 911 thing, we got a very long address. You know, like I said, it used to be just HCO 3 box 44. Then it became 287201 or something crazy like that. It took me a long time to memorize it. Do I want to have that bell there? Do I want to switch it? I'm going to keep it there. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. I'm going to switch to the other side over here. We'll do all the focally parts first, and then we'll just add agates on the end. You say you don't want it there? Switch it. I mean, I think it's okay. Ooh, that barrel kind of has a weird hole. I think we talked about that originally. It's okay. Near the court through TV is free. Did we want to look at the Bargain Bead Box bundle? Yeah, we do. We do. I don't think Dorothy's doing a live today, and I don't think Rosanna's doing a live today, so I don't think we're gonna. What's Heather's situation? Is Heather on here? I don't want to get on anybody's time. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm loving this. This is pretty good. Where's my other clippy? Oh yeah, I dropped it on the floor. Dang. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. Okay, check this out. Yeah. I'm pretty impressed with me right now. Just let me tell you that much for free. Everything's hanging good. I like that. This little guy can move in the middle on the chain there. Yeah. Pretty impressed with me. Not often I get real impressed with myself. You might think I do, but I don't. I was just like, oh, this actually worked out really cute. It's given, I don't know, it's kind of given like belly dancing vibes. I kind of dig it. I'm loving the movement with the dangles. Yeah, right? Although the dangles are not like super long, because you know normally I'm into like super long things, but this is quite good. All right, so the back of this necklace, we are going to switch over and take a look at the Bargain Bead Box Companion Bundle video. The back part of this necklace is just going to be just agates up the top until I have to finish it, so I think that's okay. I can finish it and just post a photo. I'm not going to do a pattern on the top. I'm just going to do all the agates. The agates kind of have striations anyways, so that'll give us enough different like kind of texture-y type situation. But yeah, I quite enjoy it. Gonna use a lobster claw, probably put an extender. But yeah. Pretty happy with that. Bollywood. I like it. The movement is good. Thank you. Oh, hi Rebecca. I was just talking about you earlier. I said, oh, good thing Rebecca's not on this members only live or she'd be buying all these African trade beads. Oh, you're opening a package you got from me on your live. Okay, well, let me just switch over here real quick to this. Over to the other screen. And we'll take a little look-see at the companion bundle. Let's see. Bargain Bead Box YouTube. Okay, here we are. Over here. Don't rush off. Okay. 2 days ago. New findings, gemstones, and more. I don't know. I don't think that's what we're looking for, but let's get over there anyway. Okay, so this is Bargain Bead Box's YouTube. If you weren't aware, where's my microphone? If you're not aware, Bargain Bead Box has their own YouTube channel. Okay, sweater weather wraps, videos. The most latest. Sneak peek, October midnight, companion bundle. Okay, here we are. This one, this is the one we need. Let me get myself, let me pause it and get myself set up here because I got this muted. Is it still muted? Hold on.
This Friday, October 17th at 2 p.m. Central Time. So make sure to
let's back it up.
Dropping this Friday, October 17th at 2 p.m. Central Time. So make sure to keep an eye out for that. So first of all, we're going to have 3 pendants, just like in our October box collection. So we've got our classic black onyx dyed and heat treated, beautiful faceted rectangle pendant. Look at that, super pretty, slightly puffed. There's the side view. It's got this lovely diamond shaped facet pattern. Love it. Next, we've got our obsidian in stainless steel carved cat pendant. And this is so cute, little tiny carved kitty face. See those little eyes, little mouth. And then it's carved on the back too. That's its little tail wrapped around it. Just a really sweet little cat with a stainless steel bail attached. And then we have our labradorite and brass bat pendant, which is this great antique silver bat with a little labradorite cab right in the middle. So unlike the one in our box, this one's right side up, and it's also not nearly as detailed, but I love the labradorite. Mixing in some other stones.
I have mixed feelings about these pendants, but okay.
Okay, so this is about a $7.99 retail value. It's a really, really nice onyx faceted piece. This carved cat pendant has a retail value of about $3.99. I think that's that's probably the pre-tariff price, to be honest with you, because it's such a cute little carving. And handmade stuff is a little more expensive now. And then this is the labradorite brass bat pendant. That's about $5.99. So those are our pendants for this bundle. All right, on to the gemstone beads. So first of all, we've got these tiger eye. So these are dyed and heat treated to this beautiful, beautiful dark blue. This color is Midnight. It's like a deep blue. You do have some occasional irregularities, and to match our little bat, we've got some labradorite faceted rounds. Oh, these are about a $6.99 retail value, by the way. And so are our labradorite microfaceted 4mm round beads. Another $6.99 value. We've got some nice little flash in there. Beautiful faceting. Matches of pyrite. These are our Hishi beads. They're a little bit.
I like those. I don't know if I've ever seen pyrite in a Hishi.
More like the brown gray side of things, but I love pyrite. I think it looks super cool with these dark colors. We've got some black tones, but we're also going a little more gray blue with this bundle, trying to expand upon the colors that are in the core collection. So this is an $8.99 value. Pyrite's pretty expensive. Also known as fool's gold for that
She's not wrong about that.
metallic gold look to it. And then we've got these glowstone beads. This is a man-made synthetic gemstone, and it does glow in the dark. So you charge it up in the light, and then it'll glow. I don't know that you're going to be able to see it in here. It's too bright, but it's a super cute orange color and a really nice little 4x3.5mm faceted barrel shape. All right. And then next up, we've got some more of those shadowy vitrail crystal beads. This time it's the fancy rondelle shape, which I love, with some seed beads in between. Really sparkly, really fun. So those are about a $5.99 retail value. Next, we've got some 6x4mm faceted rondelle beads in this matte jet rainbow iris, which is really pretty. You've got
So it's just me or is it blurry?
a little bit of, again, those sort of vitriol colors with the black underneath. Just adds a little bit of color to our palette here.
I like those.
And those are about a $3.99 retail value. And same for these. These are matte peach luster 8x6mm crystal rondelle beads. So we're leaning into the black and orange. This one leans a little more Halloween than our core bundle does, because the core bundle's going out to everyone. This one you get to, you know, you pick if you want to buy it or not. So definitely goes more towards that midnight menagerie theme. So love that. Then we have a 6mm strand of peach shimmer glass round beads. It's about 15 inches. And these are a nice light peachy gold. Just kind of, again, brightens it up a little bit. I like those. They're a good quality glass bead. Okay. Next, we've got some more glow-in-the-dark lampwork glass beads. So this is a 10-piece bag of 10mm rounds. You've got, again, those glow-in-the-dark flecks there inside the lampwork bead. And those, I don't know if they'll come through the video.
Were the last ones glow-in-the-dark? I don't think so. I don't think they were. The ones we got in the original box.
Oh, but they do glow in the dark. So, very cool. You let them charge up in the light, and then they glow in the dark for a little while, which is lots of fun.
I take that back. It says 2 glowing lampwork beads. So apparently the ones we did get in the box have the glow-in-the-dark flecks as well.
And then we've got some little cat head crystal, or glass beads rather. Aren't they so cute? Little black by trail kitty cat faces.
Those are cute.
Thought those were so fun. Go along with our little carved cat pendant there. You get 10 of those. All right. Next, we've got our metal accents. We've got this little stainless steel walking cat link, which I think is so cute. And that's about $1.99 retail value, as are the cat faces. And then we've got these stainless steel cat links. So these are very like classic Halloween cat pose.
Those are cute.
Arched back going on there. And you've got a little loop at the bottom and at the top of there. Next, we have some stainless steel bat cutout pendants. I think these are so cute. Look at those. I love the silhouette. We have a lot of bats in around our area. We live kind of near a lake, so we get lots of mosquitoes. And every summer we have the bats swooping around, eating up all the mosquitoes. They're fantastic. We love them. I'm putting a bat house up in our woods because I want to have more bats around. They're really great. Then we have these little enamel, they're called Wings in the Night charms. Get those bats with the moon.
I like those, but those look like those. We had these before. They were yellow. The moon was yellow, though, not all black. But those are cute.
Very classic Halloween type feel. All right, for our spacers, we actually have a strand, and this is the item that we have the least of. So I'm thinking we're probably going to make a second round of the companion bundle that has a different spacer, just because we're going to run out of those. They weren't able to make me as many as I wanted. So that is a $3.99 strand. It's a 10 by 7mm lantern metal spacer bead strand. So you'll see another version of it that'll have some loose spacer beads instead.
Meow. Yeah, I know. Bunsen
said,
said, hey, you're supposed to be done. It's 10 o'clock. Meow.
Okay, then we've got bead caps, little dotted bead caps. They're just super cute, and they'll work with all of our 8mm and up beads here. You can use them with the 6mm also. They'll just stainless steel toggle clasps, which are $3.99 value. You have a set of 2, and I think they're just really fun. Okay. We had a couple that had the last batch they were making had some finish issues, so we're going to be doing a second round we did of August or September, but we made as many as we could, and I'm really excited. I love the little cat and bat motifs. I'd love to know what you think of this bundle. If you like where it's headed, let me know what you're excited about in it, and yeah, just always appreciate all the comments. I always read them all, and I hope that you are having fun with the October collection as well. I know I've had a lot of fun working on designing some pieces, and we'll have some tutorials coming up next week. All right, so this bundle will drop Friday, 2 p.m. at beadboxbargains.com. We'll find it under the box extras category and the new category, as well as on the homepage under featured items as soon as.
There you go. There's your bundle, companion bundle for the Midnight Masquerade. No. Menagerie, sorry. I like it. I think it's cute. I like the tiger's eye. The original one that we got was a little more like black and white, which honestly I'm fine with. This one has a little bit more colors. You know I love orange, so of course I'm gonna like it. I like their crystals. I really like this like Chinese crystal strand she has at the bottom with the matte like AB on one side. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. I also have never seen pyrites in a he-she. I mean, maybe once. Maybe. But I think that's pretty interesting, and I like that, which would make for some really cute designs. I do like those super sparkly Chinese crystals she got up at the top there. And the thing is I like this main pendant, but I don't like the bat pendant. We've already got one bat pendant that we're working with, and I don't really care for the cat pendant. I like all the other little cats, but maybe just not that particular pendant. But, I mean, if you're into cats, you'd probably like it. I don't know. I do like their little crystal cat faces, too. I've not seen those before. The little crystal cats. Just the heads or whatever they are. So, yeah. I mean, it's Halloween-y. It's cats and bats and cats. I mean, you know, we're going to get all the same stuff at Halloween, kind of. A lot of people lean into the bats. Myself, I'm not necessarily like a bat person, but okay, you know, we're doing it. So, that's my theory on that. You could save the silvery ones for Christmas or New Year's. I love this. We'll be going for one. Yeah. I don't know that I need one because I have so much stuff. So much stuff. I have so much stuff already. Oh. We're supposed to be selling our house today, guys. Jeff's supposed to be doing an online meeting with them, I think, this morning. I don't know. He hasn't texted me yet. Oh, let me check. Maybe he did text me. Nope, just Amber. And Melissa. I'm not into bats either. I sold my Bargain Bead Box bat earrings and bracelet at the show. That's good. I like the glow-in-the-dark beads. Cute for kids. Bats and cats with wings. Bats are cats. Bats are cats with wings. It's pretty good, Rebecca. Mr. Bunsen. Don't you even be thinking about it. He's thinking, these are all the custom orders I have to post today. If you were on our members only live, we did a little bit of a sale, and these are all I have to post. Mr. Bunsen wants to check them for quality control, apparently. Yeah. Oh, I know. Oh, purring even? Even purring this morning? You okay? Sir Bunsen is not a lovey cat, but he's a lovey cat now. By all means, make yourself comfortable. What are you doing with those little paws? Trying to make biscuits on me? You're so silly, Mr. Bunsen. Okay, so anywho, that's what we're gonna do. We're having a little bit of. He's like, Mom, we're supposed to be done with this video. What are you doing? Look up there. Look. Okay, you. Don't scratch me. Yeah, now we have a problem. How are you going to get down? Go down. Just about fell into the other chair. Oh, okay, you guys. Well, I'm going to bounce off here. I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day. I probably will finish up this necklace and post a picture in the Facebook group. So, let me share the Facebook group with you if you don't know where it is. Feel free to post up what you're working on today in the, where's my button? In the Facebook group. Facebook group. Where'd you go? Something's happening. There it is. Mr. Bunsen is having some kind of duress over here. He can't get what he wants. Just throwing a little baby fit. Anyway. Flying mouse. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so if you are a member, you can rewatch the members only live if you want to yesterday. If you see something you want, give me an email or a whatever. Otherwise, what will happen is if you're not a member, the things that I'm going to be getting them ready for the sale for the drops coming up this Monday and next Monday. So you guys are still going to get to see them. It's just that the members got first pixies is what happened. And they didn't get first pixies on everything because we stayed, I think it was 2 hours. It was just about 2 hours and we didn't even get through everything. So I still have a whole other box of new items that nobody's seen. So that's what's going on with that. I hope you're all having a lovely, spectacular, amazing beading day, and I will be back tomorrow, which is what, Friday? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll start working on project number 2 from Bargain Bead Box for the October 2025. I did send out an email just letting people know that we've started the series because we've been doing a lot of different beading on the channel, so I just want everybody to know we have been started this series. And I also put in the email that the sales category on the website is going to be going away shortly, or at the very least changing to different items. So if there was something you wanted in there, FYI, it might not be available on sale after this week. So there's that. But anyways, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.